This is the most insane Kingdom Hearts leak I have ever seen. We've dealt with leaks before, but nothing quite like this. And I wasn't gonna make a video about this originally. I think leaks are fun to make videos on if you can theorize whether or not the leak is real or not. Previous Kingdom Hearts leaks have been smaller things like rumors or potential fake screenshots. And this one is too big and I was worried about covering it on my channel. Mainly because I didn't want the Square Enix ninjas to come after me for it. But the situation surrounding this leak is so interesting and volatile, it goes beyond just the leak itself, and I think that's worth exploring. I want to start by saying that I think leaks of all types are bad. They can ruin the company's production pipeline and overall kill excitement for future announcements. It's people's full-time job to make sure they keep that excitement up and as high as possible. And leaks ruin the threat of destroying all that hard work. But the entire situation surrounding this leak is worthy of a deep dive within itself, and we're going to talk about the whole thing. I won't be including any footage from this leak to avoid being cooked online. So if you haven't seen it already, I recommend you get out of here immediately, as we'll be talking about everything surrounding this leak. I'm sure you can find it online at this point, it's basically been reposted everywhere, but I understand if people want to go into the future as blind as possible. So this is your final warning if you want to stay or go. And if you decided to stay, get comfy and click that like button for me. Thank you so much. So the opening for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link has been leaked online. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is the cancelled phone game that would have held us over until Kingdom Hearts 4. And it's a game we'll likely never get to play in its current form. It's the full-blown cinematic similar to what we would get with previous Kingdom Hearts openings. And I remember first seeing this online thinking that it was all AI. Before the footage came out, the leaker went on to 4chan leaking various screenshots from the opening. And no one wanted to believe that they were real, leaning into the AI argument. I mean, we live in a world now where everything can be made with AI, so I understand people's skepticism. Even I didn't believe it to be true, but then they dropped some of the footage of the opening, and all of my AI fears started to fade away. In my opinion, the footage is way too high quality to be made by AI. From the character blocking to the action sequences, and the various deep-cut Kingdom Hearts material present. There's no way that AI is that good to create something like this. It is kinda insane how AI has warped our perception of basically everything, where now we have to second guess every single thing that's presented in front of us. It's good to be on your toes, but now we're just a bunch of paranoid folk. The leaker posted this footage onto 4chan under anonymous. Now, how did this person get access to this footage? So the running theory right now is that they found a way around Square Enix's security system. Square Enix held a closed beta for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link a while back, inviting players to try out the game and give their inputs to improve it. But it seems those who were invited were able to reverse engineer this invitation and use it to access files outside of the beta, reaching into a cloud folder with material that isn't in the beta itself. And one of those things happened to be the opening movie for Missing Link. It's important to mention this. While getting leaks of any kind from a company is shady and slimy, I hope this is a lesson to Square Enix about tightening up their online security. There's no reason why normal folk should have access to this stuff. I do not wish to victim blame, but I hope this is a lesson for them, so something like this can never happen again. Eventually, the footage was posted onto Twitter, and the rest is now history. Although the entire opening wasn't posted at first, only showing maybe the first third of it before it gets cut off. And now this is where things get interesting. And hits a little too close to home. If you looked at the leaked footage, there's a moment where a YouTube channel icon appears on the screen. And you can see this channel is Damo 279. And this right here has caused a full-blown civil war in the Kingdom Hearts space. For those of you who don't know, Damo is a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber. He's done tons of work surrounding the Kingdom Hearts mobile games, and I've mentioned his channel a bunch of times before, as his videos have been a helpful tool in getting into the Kingdom Hearts mobile game lore. So many people are wondering why his channel icon has appeared within this footage. For full transparency, I do know Damo. It's one thing when you cover a story and you don't know those involved, but it's an entirely different tale when the Kingdom Hearts news is directly tied to one of your mutuals. Like me and Damo are forever friends in Pokemon Go, and we recently just did a remote trade not too long ago. And sometimes he might beef with some of my friends online. Ultimately, that's none of my business, I kinda just keep to myself, but I do greatly respect what he's done for the Kingdom Hearts space. Now a lot of people are wondering if I knew about this leak prior, as it's been revealed that this footage has actually been shared around a lot, from within closed doors within the Kingdom Hearts community. Some tweets stating that they've seen this footage way back since the beginning of the year and maybe even further beyond. And the answer to that question is no. I found out about the Kingdom Hearts leak at the same time as the rest of the public. It became kinda assumed that if you're popular in the Kingdom Hearts space, then you must have seen this footage and you're lying about it, but the Kingdom Hearts space is so much bigger than it once was. I definitely feel more close to the old guard of the creators in the space. There's an entirely new generation of Kingdom Hearts people that I'm aware of, but not close enough to be shared something as valuable as that. Guess I'm not cool enough or whatever. I've seen so much bad mouthing about Kingdom Hearts creators over the last few days, so I just wanted to put that out there. Now, Damo did make a statement about his icon appearing within the leaks. To those asking, no, I did not upload a ridiculously sensitive Kingdom Hearts potential leak anywhere, let alone to my primary channel. I cannot possibly think of anything that would be more self-destructive. I can only assume someone is playing a prank or acting maliciously. And I did reply, being grateful that he said something to defend himself. Personally, I don't want to believe that someone is foolish enough to upload unreleased Kingdom Hearts footage onto their own channel. That's a level of headassery that just feels out of pocket here, especially when your bread and butter is the Kingdom Hearts series. Something like this is incredibly damaging. So there's only two ways that this could have gone. The first is that Damo is telling the truth, and someone is trying to frame him and make him look like the culprit. So in the footage, you'll see Damo's icon present for a second. But this is easily something someone can change within their own YouTube settings. All they have to do is download your icon and upload it onto their channel. First question I have here is, why would someone want to do this? Why would someone want to pin this on Damo? I mean, the internet is full of spiteful and bitter people. Those without the social consciousness to know the difference between right and wrong. Just plenty of weirdos looking for reasons to start a problem. But damn dude, like what kind of ops do you have? For someone to feel so strongly about this and to pin it on you, you've got some supervillains on your back. Then there's the second path, in which this information was shared by Damo, but it got out of its intended audience. It's possible that he uploaded the video as unlisted and shared it amongst his peers, but one of these peers ended up betraying his trust and shared it with the world. And I'll be 100% transparent with all of you. If I had confidential Kingdom Hearts information and no one else had seen it before, I am absolutely sharing that with my trusted friends. Like the key keepers would be told about that information immediately. I'm not gonna sit on my high horse and say that I keep it to myself. I'm sharing with my homies that love Kingdom Hearts, and I know all of you would do the same if given the opportunity. I would absolutely share with the people I trust, because I believe they wouldn't do something like this. It's possible that he shared the information with someone and this individual ended up stabbing him in the back by making it public. It left the intended space and ended up in hands that it shouldn't have. Of course, these are all theories since the truth is still up in the air, but ultimately, if I have a point to make about all of this, please do not harass him in this situation. I've seen people making threats and saying the most heinous things in his direction. Like, I get it, leaks are bad, but threatening people online for them is some bum energy. And even if Damo did do it, he's not going to admit that on Twitter, because that can get him into some serious legal troubles down the line. So what's the actual truth? We'll just have to wait and see. I do believe the truth will be revealed depending on if Square Enix decides to pursue some legal action. I'm unsure if they'll do that though, since this is from a canceled game, but if I was Square Enix and I saw a channel icon on the leaked footage, that would be the first person I'm gonna talk about this whole thing with. And that thought has got to be horrifying for Damo. Even if he didn't do it, he's still looking like the #1 suspect in their eyes. And I do not wish these Square Enix Disney ninjas on anyone. Now, I do want to take the time to talk about the actual footage itself, because if this was just some nonsense cutscene or just something small, then I would have probably skipped on making this video. But y'all, oh my god, this might be one of the greatest things I've ever seen from Kingdom Hearts. The greatest thing I've ever seen from Kingdom Hearts. And it's the intro from a canned phone game. Like, what kind of sick world is this? The cutscene direction in Kingdom Hearts has been fairly stiff for years, but there's a new level of aura that I've never seen from the series before. It's still finding a way to surprise me after 25 years on the market. So when it starts, it doesn't even look like Kingdom Hearts. You see these scuba diver astronaut figures coming out of a portal, and it begins with them descending in some water, but that changes the moment they land, changing the atmosphere into one full of darkness. This likely being the astral plane mentioned in Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, where this is a space between unreality from Kingdom Hearts 4 and the worlds of Kingdom Hearts that we know and love. This in particular reminded me a lot of Sora's Dive to the Heart, where it begins with him falling from water but landing and the air changes. There's also the design of these costumes, looking like something Kojima would have made. I think these are different versions of Keyblade armor, where this is used to protect the user from the darkness, and the overall presentation of this footage feels like a realized version of a raid battle. In Missing Link, you could team up with other players to take down Heartless, and the footage shown gives this concept with 7 of them fighting a dark side. And this dark side looks like the same one Sora fights in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. It's much bigger and more dangerous than the ones we've seen before. In general, the vibes for this footage has a heavy sci-fi horror energy about it. One of the divers ends up being dragged into the darkness, and we get the imagery of his heart being taken. When I saw this for the first time, I lost my mind. It's been a long time since I've seen the Heartless actually steal someone's heart. The closest I could think of right now is during Kingdom Hearts 1 in Traverse Town, and the divers summon their Keyblades and begin to attack. This is the darkest thing I've seen from Kingdom Hearts since the Kingdom Hearts 2 secret ending. You're seeing each of these divers put up a good fight, but it's not enough. The dark side is literally crushing them within its hands and taking their hearts, where a group of 7 ends up with only 2 survivors at the end, where they defeat the dark side and darkness fades and they end up in Quadratum. We get a few shots of Scala and Kylum and various scientists walking around, and it closes with the shot of Brain that we've seen from the previous Kingdom Hearts trailer. And this is one of the coolest cinematics to ever hit Kingdom Hearts, to see all the different wielders getting cooked in the most violent ways possible. You gotta remember, Sora is facing this thing alone, but it took 7 of these guys to take it down. Sora is truly my GOAT, to be honest. Now, with this being a part of a canceled project, this looks way too expensive to do nothing with. The animation is superb, the best the Kingdom Hearts series has ever looked. While Missing Link is technically lost media, I do think this will be reworked into the series somehow. It would be a damn shame if we never saw this in some official capacity. It's one of the coolest things I have ever seen, and it's crazy to be shown off like this. Personally, I'm hoping all the Missing Link content gets reworked into a movie. It looks like there were tons of connections between that game and Kingdom Hearts 4, and is looking more essential to understanding the full scale of the story. But this scene is just way too gorgeous to leave on the shelf forever. I doubt it though. You gotta remember, this is Nomura we're talking about. This is the same guy who made a canon reason of why Mickey Mouse has no shirt in Kingdom Hearts 1. I fully believe he'll find a way to spin this back into the main narrative. But man, this entire situation is insane. From the leak to how the leak got out there, and how much this leak will affect things over at Square Enix. We'll just have to wait and see. But of course, let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. There's a lot to unpack and I'd love to know your thoughts. Did you see the leak? Are you excited with what you saw? I'm sure tons of people have comments about this entire thing. And I have way too much close proximity to this. Like, I had to talk about it. It's a weird one. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and stay awesome.